This is a comparison. We are comparing Pokemon Go against Minecraft Earth. So first off, we're going to talk about each a bit. So Pokemon Go has been out for a number of years at this point. You go around, you throw balls, you collect items, you collect Pokemon, and you battle and you do all sorts of challenges. It's fairly well known. It's on multiple devices. It's a global type of experience app-wise. It has unique Pokemon, special events, and just a lot of things you can generally do around the season. But the main goal is to collect balls, get out there in the world, and catch Pokemon wherever you can using augmented reality or not using augmented reality. Fairly well known. Now, Minecraft Earth is similar, but yet entirely different. This one is about collecting resources, collecting mobs, which are basically animals in the game. Again, going out there, but it's not really about a system of getting things to get things. It does have that later on, but generally you can just collect to your heart's content. There's no delays, there's no slowdowns, you're just out there. And it does have more of a focus on an augmented reality experience. So now we're going to shift over, we're going to do some direct comparisons, and then we're going to kind of go over a little bit more of what makes these two titles unique. Minecraft Earth is globally expanding, and it is early access, just so you know. So after this first part, we are focusing on the item collection / challenges. So there are tons of Pokemon. There are eggs you can also hatch, which is an extension of this. So basically, tons and tons and tons years of Pokemon are available for you to collect, and they have special challenges that give you lots of XP, and then they also have these sort of normal challenges that you get from stops, but you actually have to go to stops in order to get them, so that kind of could be annoying. In Minecraft Earth, you have daily, you have weekly, you got overall goals, and then generally just out there you just tap objects in order to grab them. Nice and easy, fairly going. They're all over there all the time, and you collect a wide range of authentic items that are actually from Minecraft. So in the next topic, we are going over microtransactions. We're starting with Minecraft first on this one. So in the game, you're actually passively earning rubies, and then you're able to use those to buy base plates, and these base plates will either get you new items on that base plate, or it'll just give you a new place that you can actually craft and build to your heart's content. There are a large number of these available, and then there's also options for purchasing said rubies if you want to get more of them, but you do actually earn them at a fairly good passive rate just by generally playing the game, unlocking things, finishing the challenges. And yeah, it's fairly straightforward in comparison to Pokemon Go, which is a bit more, I guess I want to say aggressive in terms of the microtransactions. If you run out of balls, you can buy them. There's special boxes, but you can also earn them playing Pokemon Go, but they hard limit you at 50 coins a day. And if you want to expand how many Pokemon you can hold or how many items you can have, you need to spend 200, whereas Minecraft Earth doesn't limit you in that regard. So in this one, you can only earn 50 coins, and you have to have your guys stay in a gym for a certain amount of time, so you actually have to go out and do that. So you can't just passively earn, you actually have to go out and work for them, which is a little bit more of an effort, and there's more things on sale. They microtransaction it quite a bit more in Pokemon Go. So the last one is catching / augmented reality, aka AR, so that's where you're actually bringing the game world to your world through your screen. So Pokemon Go has done this for a while, but it does it in a much more basic way. That's the augmented reality. I do like the catching system in Pokemon Go. It gives you a sort of chance of catching things. There's certain throws, different techniques to it. You can feed the creatures food and try to basically sway them under your influence. You're just drugging them a bit. And then you can actually use your Pokemon out into like battle in gyms or battle others, whereas Minecraft is more of a collection and then play with type of game. And then there's also like raid battles, so certain special times where you can get together and fight people as a team. And there's just a bit more of a combative element to it. They don't really use the AR very effectively, in my opinion, in Pokemon Go. It's a very basic feature. It's cool, but at the same time, I think the majority of players just turn it off because you don't want to really deal with it because it's kind of annoying for aiming, getting your Pokemon caught. So yeah, that's generally my thoughts on the Pokemon Go situation. Whereas now in Minecraft Earth, you are trying to collect not just the mobs, which are creatures like cows or sheep or chickens. They do have specialty ones. Both games do. I should mention that there's like shinies in Pokemon or special like festive type ones. Minecraft Earth also has stuff like that, like the Cluckshroom or the Moobloom, and those are special, ones that you can kind of find when you're out there. So you're going out, instead of doing like gyms or anything like that, you can go on adventures, which is actually a little bit more of an in-depth augmented reality experience where you place this thing on the ground and you go in and you try to collect resources within that area, which is really exciting and neat. And you're actually battling like skeletons or other mobs and trying to collect resources, so that's a little bit more in depth. In the regular world, you're just tapping on objects a lot to collect them. You never know what you're going to find. Could be regular animals, could be blocks, could be items. And Minecraft just has more of a focus on taking the crafting element of play and actually having that be more of a central focus. But we're going to dig into that a bit more when we are dividing them further after on, and a little bit more of what's different between them. So Minecraft does have like basically all of the authentic blocks and stuff you'd want to collect. But Pokemon Go has years of added Pokemon, seasonal Pokemon events, and different types of creatures that you're actually able to collect throughout the year, and there's different effects on those creatures too depending on the weather, whereas Minecraft, it's sort of a general just go out there and collect them. So now we're going to move on to a little bit of what makes them different. So obviously with Pokemon Go, this is something that I've mentioned has been building for years. They've got seasonal events, they've got news things. There's always something going on. Sometimes it's a Turtwig day, sometimes there's lots of Pikachus out. And, you know, they give you more of a focus of actually going out somewhere and doing something. You can, luckily, now get Pokemon at home, but a lot more of the focus in this game is getting out there in the world, collecting things, collecting a large variety of them. You can also level them up, which you can't do in Minecraft. You can give them different abilities. You can actually fight with them. There's more of a focus and a purpose in regards to what you're doing and the collections. You can also tap your Pokemon to kind of move them. There's a buddy system, which Minecraft just doesn't have. I forgot to kind of mention that they do both have a character creator system. Pokemon Go, you actually kind of have to buy more things. You do get some unlocked, so I'd say Minecraft definitely wins customization-wise, because while you can buy things, your skins from your other versions of the game do carry over to that one, which is quite nice in my opinion, and there's lots of just regular customization options too. So Pokemon Go, easygoing, switches based on the season, years of building, years of extra content to it. And I think they've got a really compelling experience that people are still playing, and I'm still like actively playing. I've been switching between the two a lot recently, just because, you know, I do enjoy playing them both, but I'm finding more of a purpose right now in regards to Pokemon Go. And again, Minecraft is in a state of early access, so it might change a bit. Some things in Minecraft Earth do a little bit different. Items have an actual purpose, like they do in Pokemon Go, just in regards to catching or completing certain things. But in Minecraft, you're using this for building, and that's like the core of what Minecraft is. So you're either crafting new objects with the wait time, smelting new objects with the wait time, collecting more resources in order to smelt more, and then you can actually take these and build. Now, they don't give us much of a building experience, but that building experience is really cool because you can actually invite other people in to build and interact with your area. You get to see your mobs in action. It would be really cool if Pokemon Go had that type of situation where you could have, you know, creatures roaming around in like a little tiny hub area or something. That would be really nice, but, you know, Minecraft has that. It has a little area where you get to see your little pigs with mud and stuff rolling around, or your creatures going in the water, or you can just build a little tiny statue. Now, these areas need to be expanded upon because they are small and restricted, and you do unlock more ones as you go along in Minecraft Earth. But you get the gist of what I'm saying is they do that really well, and they actually put that in the real world, and actually you can have people around you come and take a look at it. And that's really good, and that's why Minecraft Earth does a much better job of the augmented reality setup, just using it more to its advantage. Now, Pokemon doesn't really need to, but this is a type of technology that will be more and more common, so it's weird that it doesn't really have more new ideas to use the augmented reality, at least in my opinion. So moving past that, Minecraft Earth, a lot of fun. It kind of lacks a little bit of a focus though, and it doesn't quite get me going places. I can do everything from home, which I guess would be good for children or the younger audience, just generally not having to go and do anything. I also appreciate that I can sit at home and just kind of collect stuff and actually have a focus. Pokemon Go is getting better, but it still has you actually go out and do things because you need the Pokestops, which can also kind of be annoying because, you know, you got to get certain challenges, and they kind of make it really hard to get objects that you need in order to evolve things. I do think the evolutions and the style of collecting the Pokemon actually gets you out there playing more of the game, and that's really great because it actually gives you a drive to go, like, you exercise or visit places or go to new locations. Minecraft Earth doesn't really encourage that, and I think that's the biggest issue with Minecraft Earth, and the biggest change up between the two is Pokemon Go actually gives you a sort of desire to keep playing and a reason to keep playing, whereas Minecraft Earth, you play it and you play it and play it, and you're eventually just like, okay, now what do I do with it? The crafting system will only take you so far. They obviously need to do more of a job of giving you a purpose and a focus. It's interesting. Both games are fun, they're both free to play, so you might as well check them out. They're the same, but very different in regards to what they bring. And they both kind of match their respective franchises quite well.